It was my parents who introduced me to the book, so let me introduce them to you in turn. They are a duo consisting of a gastroenterologist and philosophy professor, 8 years and 9 inches between them. My dad is the taller one. You could find my parents in a crowd fairly easily. My mom is the one with curled red hair and nearly black eyes. She's wearing a patterned blue business suit and her pale skin refuses to tan. My dad is beside her. He's got on a James Bondish trench coat from which his shaved head and light brown eyes wink out at you. Together they are history buffs, lovers of literature, art museum goers, and Romanian immigrants, along with myself. My parents and I came to the United States on a green card lottery when I was hardly 1 year old. Since then, we have shared many a dinner table conversation about the Cold War era, whether or not the Beatles are still in style, yes, and how the castles painted in Hieronymus Bosch's triptychs resemble those from The Lord of the Rings. The only thing I recall about the day I was handed the Brothers Karamazov was that my parents cited it as the best book ever. It sounded promising. I was once given an English assignment that asked me to talk about an epiphany that I'd had in my life that strongly impacted me. And I was thinking about it for a long time and realized that I'd never really had a moment in my life that just suddenly struck me and came out at me and impacted my life. All of the important things that have happened to me and all of the changes that I've been through have been a progression of events. So I decided to talk about one of those events that was really meaningful to me, which is reading this book. Usually, the first thing I do is try to come up with a list of ideas that I might want to write about or convey in the work, and then try to outline or create a plot for what I'm doing, and then I just pick up my pen and get to writing. Try to get your work out to as many people as possible through whether it's entering competitions or submitting to magazines or other places where people might be interested in hearing your voice. I was really happy. I'm just so glad that people out there were impacted by my work and that it resonated with them.